Former ANC Secretary-General Magashule has missed the 7-day deadline to make representations on why he shouldn't be expelled from the party. Magashule was found guilty on 2 counts of misconduct and contravening the party's constitution. This after he wrote a letter to party President Cyril Ramaphosa suspending him in 2021. This was an apparent tit-for-tat after Magashule himself was suspended amid a corruption trial in the Free State. The party's new leadership says Magashule suspended Ramaphosa without consulting the necessary structures of the party. The NDC will now decide the fate of the embattled member.
The charged member is found guilty on count 1 and 2 as charged. The charged member is afforded 7 calendar days from the date of being informed or becoming aware of this funding to make written submissions to the NDC through the office of the NDC Administrator, Comrade Rahmat Lamera, whose email address is there, to show cause why the ANC recommendation that the charged member be expelled from the organization should not be imposed as an appropriate sanction.
The second charge relates to his failure to apologize to Ramaphosa after the letter. Magashule dug in his heels on the matter and has labelled the action instituted by the ruling party as nonsense.
I've seen this letter circulating in my name. This is rubbish, fake propaganda by desperate people. The struggle continues. I'll respond at the right time. Just know that the struggle is continuing. Long live Amandla.
But according to ANC sources, there has been no response from the former Secretary-General, leaving Magashule in a political cul-de-sac. With no stronghold in what may soon be his former political home, there are whispers that the former Secretary-General may start his own political party.
Regardless of what Ace Magashule does, his behavior within the party does no longer bear the kind of consequences that it did when he was Secretary-General, or in fact shortly after his removal, when there were prospects that he and his faction could reverse the battles they had lost in the NEC before the National General Council Policy Conference or the National Conference. His faction has become so obliterated that some among them have begun to look elsewhere to carry out their political aspirations. And I think that sooner or later he might follow suit, unless he's got a grand plan which can only take effect in a much longer term than he may desire. Then his options are only outside the party.
Despite all of this, Magashule has maintained that he will never leave the ANC.
I'm not going anywhere. I listen to Malema. I'm not going to any party. I'm a member of the ANC. I will die in the ANC. I will remain a member of the ANC until I die.
All eyes will now be on the ANC to see what decision it takes next. Zoleka, Qodashe, SABC News, Johannesburg.